Hello and welcome to this session on customizing WordPress. In this session we will show you how to customize the appearance of WordPress site that you have created using some basic configuration. First we will log in to the site which we created. And on the left hand side go to my sites and I have this site which is created WP-FAQ. You can see this wp-fact.wordpress.com. You could directly visit the site or through this. Once you are here, this is how your site looks with some default text already put in. You can see that this is some example text which is not to be used finally, but it says that this is your first post, you can edit or modify it. And this is a text widget which allows you to add something there, and there is a search, there is a menu, home, about, contact. So a very simple page has already been set up for you by default. Now what we will do is to look at some configuration of this site. We are going to use basic customizations. You can find that link either on the right hand side bottom here, or you could go to my site and WP admin. So this is what is called as an admin dashboard. This dashboard we will be visiting very often in this sessions. This section on the left is called as a control panel, which has got various action items that you can use to change your site. Okay. So let me go back to the site WP-FAQ and customize the site. So I click on customize on the right bottom and I come here. So it says that you are customizing WP-FAQ. So this is the name of the site. So if I want to change the name of the site to something else, I use this edit link here and I can say faculty profile example. Okay. So as I type this, it shows how your website is going to look. If you want to set up a logo, you can set up, you can add a logo, you can select files from your desktop, drag and drop it here and it will be there. I am not going to do that now. So I have just changed my title, I have introduced a tagline and I am going to say save and publish. So once I do that, your site has now a new name and a new tagline. So I go back. So this is the site with a new title and a new tagline. Let us say if I want to change some other colors here, again I go to customize on the bottom right here. We have already done this, title, tagline and logo we have changed. Let us say we want to change the colors and backgrounds. So some color palettes are already there, you can choose them to see if you like a particular appearance. And then you save and publish. So that is saved now. Let us go back. Suppose you want to change the fonts, you can do that here. A default theme font, a lot of fonts are available, but it is better to leave it at one of these fonts. Again, a header image is an image depending on your theme could appear there or here. So you could, apart from the logo, you could also have a header image. Menus we will come to later, and widgets. What is a widget? A widget is a small application that runs within your website. Example, this is a text widget which actually does not do anything but simply to display the text which is inside, but you could have more complex widgets. For example, there are two widgets here, text widget and a search widget. There is a text and a search which is there in this sidebar. This region is called as the sidebar. If you want to add other widgets, you can try it here, add widget, and there are a lot of widgets that are available by default, and there are a lot more available on the wordpress.org site which you can download and install, but we will not do that now. Let us say we want to introduce a widget called contact information. So, add this contact information, so that is appearing right below search. Okay. So, you see here it has given a map and some default contact information, the time that you have meeting times, all that has appeared. So, you can customize this to your personal address and change these things. So, if you want to have contact information above, all you need to do is drag and drop this there. So, you have contact information first, text next, and then search at the last. Some people like to leave search at the top, that way. So, this is how to add a simple widget. You can play around with other widgets. You save and publish, that is it. So, you have changed the background, the look and feel, the title, you can add widgets. The last thing in the simple customization is a static front page. The front page by default in WordPress lists all the blogs that you have written. For example, this is the only blog here, so it lists this blog. If you do not want a blog to be on the front page, you can change it to a static page. In this case, let us say there is already a sample static page called about. I select that, and this content appears in your front page instead of a blog. So, this will always appear. I can save and publish, but I will switch back and leave it to my latest blog post, which is the default. Once we have created other pages, you can come and change it here to a static page if you require. So, to summarize, you can customize the website by clicking on customize in the right bottom here. You can change the title, colors, fonts, header image, menus, widgets, and how your front page must appear. Thank you for listening.